Hit that like and subscribe as we're on our way to 1,000. I was about to go to bed, but I saw this. DDG says he'll drop $15K on a designer bag for a chick, but won't cover her $2,000 rent. Now, if you don't dig beneath the surface of that comment, it's going to be ridiculous. But let's listen to what he has to say, then I'm going to give my response.
I'll buy a girl a bag before I pay her rent. I don't give a fuck.
So like a $15,000 bag?
Yeah, before I give you $2,000 for your rent.
What's the logic behind that?
If a girl asks me to pay her rent, I probably never talk to her again after that.
Has that ever happened? That's a bold ask.
I feel like it ain't even like, I think I give off the energy of, you better not ask me no shit like that. The fuck?
That's why when you said tricky move, I'm like, who you be tricking on?
I trick off emotion.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's okay.
I'm an emotional trick to the point where, like, say I wake up in the morning, right? Mm-hmm. And you around and wake me up with some eggs. They ain't even gotta be good. They could be too salty, whatever. Or like, say I leave a room, go downstairs and come back up and the bed made up. I might go ahead and go to Chanel for you.
Oh, so it's the little things.
It's the little things, because, you know, I don't get gifts. I don't get tricked on, you know. I mean, I've received gifts, especially in my past relationship, but generally, like, as a man, I don't really get a lot of things, you know. So the little things really do matter to me.
That's valid. Mm-hmm. You know, I seen this post a while ago, and it said that most men don't receive their first flower until their funeral.
That's so deep. What the fuck?
Isn't that?
That's sad. I'll buy a girl a bag.
So there you have it. The words of DDG. Now, I get what he's saying. I'm gonna go back through this so we can kind of break it down a little bit, but I get generally what he's saying. I'll give you $15K for a bag before I'll pay $2,000 for your rent because, and I hope this is what he means. Number one, if you need help paying your rent, you're an incompetent broad. You're incompetent. And I need a competent woman. If you're going to be sitting next to me, you need to be competent. I don't need no anchor. I don't need no dead weight. I'm making moves out here and I need a woman who can keep up. If you can't keep up with a $2,000 rent, then you probably got to go. You're going to be an issue. You probably waste your money. So when he says, I'll probably never talk to her again, that's why. And if that's the viewpoint he's coming from, I agree with him 1,000%. I can't have no nitwitted broad standing next to me. I can't have an incompetent broad standing next to me. Why? Because that doesn't reflect on her. It reflects on me because I chose her. I chose her. And brothers, the woman that's standing next to you is a reflection of you, not her. Not her. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull up something else he said. So he did mention tricking. I'm 1,000% against tricking. You can trick on your wife. Because you can do that. But don't be tricking on no broad that's not your wife. That's insanity. A waste of resources. But let's us.
I trick off emotion.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's okay.
I'm an emotional trick to the point where, like, say I wake up in the morning, right? Mm-hmm. And you around and wake me up with some eggs. They ain't even gotta be good. They could be too salty, whatever. Or like, say I leave a room, go downstairs and come back up and the bed made up. I might go ahead and go to Chanel for you.
Oh, so it's the little things.
It's the little things, because, you know,
So when he says I trick off emotion, no. It's not emotion. We got to fix the terminology. That's not emotion. Emotion is I see you, you're saying things, and I start feeling away, and then I start tricking. That's emotion. He's saying he tricks off of acts of service. So if the woman comes around and she pays attention to the little things, tends to his needs, that is a woman who deserves an extra look. And if she does that, and not just once, not twice, if she does those things consistently, brothers, you got to reward her for taking care of you. Why? Because that's going to help power you to reaching your highest levels. You need a good woman like that behind you so that you can max out. It definitely helps. It definitely helps propel you to heights that you may not have even thought you could reach. A good woman's going to tie up the loose ends. Even if you're a man who doesn't have many, most everything is airtight. She's going to be like, where can I be a benefit? That is a woman that deserves to get tricked on. She deserves the world. Because especially now, ain't a ton of them out there. So there was something else he said. Let me see if it's right after this.
you know, I don't get gifts. I don't get tricked on, you know. I mean, I've received gifts, especially in my past relationship, but generally, like, as a man, I don't really get a lot of things, you know. So the little things really do matter to me.
That's valid. You know, I seen this post a while ago, and it said that most men don't receive their first flower until their funeral.
That's so deep. What the fuck?
Isn't that?
That's sad. I'll buy a girl.
So he stated that he said men don't get gifts. And if you're not getting gifts as a man, one, it means you're not setting proper standards. Do not ever date a woman unless she's generous. If I buy you earrings, tennis bracelet, nice necklace, red bottoms, Yves Saint Laurent, if I'm giving you that and you give me a necktie from TJ Maxx, heifer, you got to go. The energy ain't matching. And you actually don't even have to match my energy. But at a bare minimum, you need to come at least about a quarter of that energy, at least. You have to have a woman who's generous, because otherwise she's going to bleed you from your resources. And then she's probably going to leave you when she's done. She needs to invest in you as well. That's a component that is left out of this equation. Women need to invest as well. They need some skin in the game. If they don't have skin in the game, brother, she don't care about you. Period. A man could deal with a woman he's not even technically with and still have some skin in the game. A lot of times. If there's no give and take, it's just give, brother, get rid of her. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. Is DDG correct? I'll drop $15K on a designer bag before I'll pay you $2,000 rent. As this post says, is this good logic? Let's see. This woman says the only chick, chic geek, underscore T-Tron, clown emoji. Money love. Let's see. Mindset of a little boy. Let's see if anyone refutes what he says. Thank you. It basically shows that your priorities aren't in order. Thank you. That's all he's saying. Let's see. Shots of vanity states, everybody understands what he's saying. His mindset is still that of a little boy. A man doesn't care regardless. The difference between boys and men. Ma'am. A man who doesn't care about how he distributes his resources will be a man who loses his resources very, very quickly. Yeah? Boy, it's tough out here, boy, I tell you. Let's see what he said. He's not your man, though. He's talking about the dating stage. He's not obligated to do nothing for you. A real woman understands that. And then she's writing in all caps. I might have checked her page. Let's see, doesn't matter. It's still a little boy response. You can tell you and him still have some growing up to do. Okay, so you dot underscore 007. LOL. That's how he chose to live, how he chooses to live. He can spend his money how he likes. That's not his woman. Sounds like you're a little girl. He want to buy a woman a bag. Let him. Shots of Vanity says, nope, grown and married. So if you're grown and married, why in the world are you going back and forth on the internet with other men? You need to be tending to your doggone husband. Yeah, let's see what prize her husband got. The account is private. Got her pronouns in her bio here. She, hers, and hers. So at least she considers herself a woman. City lights, classy date nights, leopard lover. Uh-oh. Wait, what is this? WLW with the rainbow flag. Left hand gang, women with locks. And I've told you brothers about these dreadlock chicks. A lot of them are crazy, bro. I don't know what this, let me see. I'm going to click this, see if it actually means it. I don't know what that means. Let me find out what that means. So brothers, look, you can't even make this stuff up, bro. This is why I don't pay to go back and forth with these bras online. Please stop. Don't entertain them. Let them be on that deserted island on their own. Don't entertain the nonsense. It doesn't. Do not ever go back and forth with a woman you're not getting vagina from, and don't go back and forth with them either. If you got a woman that's trying to bang heads with you, is a battle axe get rid of her. This says, what does WLW mean? WLW is an acronym that stands for either woman loving woman, or women who love women. It is used by the LGBTQ plus. They change the acronyms all the time. Community for a relationship involving two female presenting people. So this broad here, Shots of Vanity, talking about what a quote unquote little boy response is, and she don't even date men. Nigga, please. Are we serious here? Oh my goodness. You can't make this stuff up. God. Let's get back to it so we can wrap it up. All right, so let's see. Blacktina. This is how a lot of men think. If you ask for business money or rent money, they'll say they don't have it. But once you ask for wigs and bags, they have money for that. Why? Because they want you to stay helpless and not excel. What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yo, once we start doing live streams, I need more subscribers for us to start doing live streams. I don't make money to do this right now, but this is a joke. You can't be serious. What's the relationship status of this man you're asking money for your business for? Huh? What is it? Just some guy you wrapping your legs around? Some guy you're just dating? What are we talking about here? Why am I paying your rent and helping you start a business, which I won't get a piece of, by the way? You're going to make sure of that. What are we talking about? She's got 9 replies. Let's see. Let's see. Clapping emojis from G Gal. Dot Bourgeo. What is this? Escalade. It's probably his biggest one too. This. That's why the older women taught me as for the type of stuff to ask. She meant ask. Taught me ask for that type of stuff and build my plan up in the background because they don't need to know everything. So, see, brothers, this is why you don't just give gifts. If you give gifts, she needs to have some skin in the game, bruh. Otherwise, she gonna take that stuff and hawk it. She gonna pawn your gifts, bruh. She gonna pawn them. If she's got some other plan, because she don't care about you. It's not about a woman will keep something forever if she cares about the guy they gave it to her. Always. And you can bet your last dollar on that. She's talking about ask for things so that you can then work on some plan that you're working on. Meanwhile, Escalade 33, your demographic of women, black women, are at the bottom. So your plan ain't working. You need to attach yourself to the man, not some doggone purse. Oh, she corrected herself. You probably can edit your reply, but she's probably not smart enough to do that. Anyway. Oh, gosh. Blacktina says exactly. Take the gifts and sell it. If they give you the money for it and ask to see it, get a replica and show them. They'd rather you have a Birkin while pouring 42 down your throat with $20 in your bank account than owning an Airbnb or a salon suite. Stay smart. What are we talking about here? You got a bunch of bird brain, nothing to offer bras out here. I'm going to check her page in a second. What in the world am I going to own? Why not just buy the Airbnb myself? Huh? What am I going to do? Why am I going to buy that property to give it to you? I'll just do it myself and reap all the benefits and keep pouring 42 down your throat. while you got $20 in your bank account. Why you got $20 in your bank account? Again, you're an incompetent broad. And I don't need to take you seriously. Talking about get a replica. The mental gymnastics these broads go through. Hey, Blacktina, let's see, she's got a few replies here. Blacktina, how about you do this? How about you make yourself a confident woman so that a man that's actually worth a darn will actually keep you? How about that? And the first thing we see, the first picture on her page, she's wearing nothing, of course. So we understand why she's saying what she's saying. She's offering up, her body, which, isn't top tier. And then you deal with this chick. Look, this is all you need to see here. The handprints on the booty cheeks. Like, what are we talking about? But the reason why these broads' heads is blown up, guys like this, talking about be my muse. Look at this tiny guy. Brother, you got to stop the nonsense, man. Stop the nonsense. You got guys like this. No offense. If any of y'all look like him, well, I'm just saying, it's how you carry yourself. The dude's carrying himself in a very moist manner. So we got mood swing Gemini. Bingo. What's this? Chrissy. Chrissy, health is wealth. That's not a man, that's a loser. So we talking about, okay, so you got broads talking about, I got $20 in my bank account, but he's a loser. He's got a loser's mentality. Maybe you're a bad investment. You're a bad investment. Why in the world would I put my money into a stock I know ain't gonna pay me nothing? I'm not gonna get a return. Come on. Let's use our brains here, please. Let's see. Loan word. If a man give you money for an expensive bag, why can't you sell the bag and get the money and some change? So how is that making you not excel? Let's see. Type-ish 85. She not even making sense and never been in this scenario. That's what it sounds like. This broad been slinging her vagina all over wherever town she live in, and it ain't paying off. For her to even bring up the $20 in your bank account scenario shows you her stead. Really, Devon, gifts and handouts are different. A man sees this as a temporary solution. Who's going to end up throwing money down the drain for 30 days of security? That's not security. That's setting you up for failure. That bag you can flip. It's no different than give a person a fish and they'll eat for a day. Teach a person and they'll eat for a lifetime. Brother, it's really about the investment on the man's end. You're not my chick. What am I getting out of this? Maybe I like having you around. Maybe I like laying up with you. But if that's all you're good for, if you haven't invested in yourself as a woman to develop the skills to where a man, when he gets in your presence, he's like, I'm not letting this go. That's your fault as a woman. Underscore up the ante. If you can't even pay your own rent, then WTF are you doing with your life? Thank you. And then we got Lexi World Facts. Let's see. Mia Wallace 310 from my city. Let's go ahead and see. We'll check her page in a second, then I'm going to get out. Can we leave him on this streaming platform where he belongs? He's not with my good sis anymore. So I don't need to see him. Maybe unfortunately, he got a lot of motion out here. He's doing big things. He's making a lot of money. I mean, which is why he's got the dating history that he's got. So it is what it is. So you're going to continue to see him, probably more so than your good sis. Let's see, digital creator. And let's see. I mean, pretty much what I expected. I ain't gonna talk about her, man. I ain't gonna talk about her, but yeah. Anyway, rest in peace to your mom. So I'm not gonna say nothing bad about you. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this scenario. Again, is it better to buy gifts for a woman or to cover her rent? Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like and subscribe. Till next time, I'm out.